Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Xander. If you're new here, please give us a subscribe, and if you're returning, it's good to see you again. So today's video initially was going to be 5 best guns for beginners, my opinion of course, but due to the current circumstances with many people's ranges actually being closed down, I didn't think it was fair to add in restricted firearms to that list. So in this video, I'm only going to focus on 22 long rifles with one bonus one at the end. So this video is really geared towards beginner and new shooters. So if you're an advanced shooter, this video is going to be pretty boring to you. So currently, with the prices of firearms and ammunitions going up, I thought the idea of getting a starter rifle or a starter pistol isn't really valid anymore. And what I mean by that is you go and you buy something a little cheaper than what you're really hoping for, in hopes of using it, training, selling it, and then buy something better. In this economy, I don't really think that's a good idea. I've been there. My criteria for this list is under $500 Canadian, low recoil, easily accessible, easy to use, and cheap ammo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some of the 22 firearms that I have, and I'm actually going to tell you about some of the other variants that essentially are going to do the exact same job for you. This one here is a Marlin 795. The overall length of it is 37 inches. The barrel length is 18 inches. It's a semi-automatic. It fires 22 long rifle only from a 10-round detachable box magazine. It also has open rear sights and a fixed front blade. As you can see, this one has a black synthetic stock, and all of the metal has a blued finish. And the safety is a push button located right here. Some variants of this firearm that I think would be totally applicable to anyone wanting to get into the market are the Savage 64, the Winchester Wildcat, Mossberg 817, and of course the Ruger 1022, which probably most people would consider the best semi-automatic 22 you can buy. This one here is a Kuwait Model 600 Jackrabbit Special. It is a bolt action firearm. Overall length is 40 inches, the barrel length is 24 inches, it has an open rear sight and a fixed front sight. The nice thing about this firearm is it can shoot 22 long rifle, but also will accept 22 shorts and 22 longs, all of which we will do a video on in the future. But keep an eye out for my new video series called Caliber Class, where I'll be going over lots of different types of ammunitions, giving you information on the history and the usage and generally my thoughts about it. 10-round tube magazine, walnut stock, and a blued finish. Some alternatives to this rifle would be the Savage Mark II, the Ruger American 22, and the CZ 455. This one to me was actually gifted to me by my father when I got my firearms license in Canada. This one has a fair amount of sentimental value. While I don't use it as much, it's a really fun one to train people on. And this one here is the bonus gun. This one is a Chiappa Double Badger, chambered in 22 long rifle and 410 shotgun. You can see here I've put out a 12 gauge 2 3/4 inch shell and a 410 3-inch shell, and you can really see the difference of how thick they are. 410 is the smallest shotgun shell available commonly on the market, so I think it makes it a really good choice for a newer beginner shooter because of the low recoil. Dual caliber rifle, the top barrel shoots the 22 long rifle, the bottom barrel shoots the 410. For the two triggers, the front trigger is the 410 and the rear trigger is the 22. I kind of think of this as backwards, but it's the way they do it. The overall length for this is 37 inches, and from the muzzle to the breech is 19 inches. It has a fiber optic PEEP rear sight and a fiber optic fixed front blade. This particular model has a full fixed choke. This one has a really nice walnut stock and it has a blued finish. It has a tang safety located here. The only real downside to shooting 410 is that the ammunition price is almost on par with 12 gauge. So what do you think? What would you recommend to a beginner or a new shooter? Would you recommend some of the same options, or would you recommend something else? Leave a comment, let me know. Once again, thanks for watching. Give me a wee like and subscribe, and I'll see you again in the next video. Thanks for watching.